Okay, everybody, here we go. Good morning. Welcome to Against the Public for November 21st. I'm Dana Lane. Today we're headed towards another massive schedule in college basketball. So, as usual, your free play is going to come from college hoops. Let's hit the reset button on the season so far. Just give you some numbers before we get to your free play. So far, odds makers are up to their old tricks, and by old tricks, I mean they're doing very well, or they're doing very good at what they do, or something like that. These numbers are incredible. They're almost right down the middle, and we'll break it down by favorites and underdogs. And this is in college basketball so far to start this season. Favorites are holding a slight edge, 195 to 189. That's just under 51% winners, which of course is exactly where the sports books want to live. And if you thought that was tight, well, it gets tighter when you break it down by home and away. Road teams this year, 176 and 175. Minus 14.64 units. Home teams minus 17.51 units. Can't get any closer when you break it down by home and road teams in college basketball. So far, we have a bunch of undefeated teams as well. Idaho State got the cover tonight, so they moved to 5-0 against the number. Nevada plays tonight. Stanford and Rice are all Nevada, Stanford, and Rice are all 4-0, so they're undefeated against a number, a bunch of 3-0 teams as well. But those teams stand out so far in 2024 and 25 season. On the flip side, Tarleton State, Northwestern, Grand Canyon, all 0-4 against the number. So a couple notes to take with you as you go. We get closer to another massive weekend in college basketball. So. Just a few nuggets. I'm not sure you get anything out of it because favorites and underdogs they're pretty tight, and home and away is really tight. And of course, maybe some of those teams that you can follow this weekend. So that's just a little bit of a quick recap on the season so far. Let's get to your free play for Thursday, and we go to rotation number 747 to 748. Vanderbilt against the Nevada Wolfpack from the Lawler. No, actually, this one will not be from the Lawler Event Center. This is going to be a neutral site game. Nevada minus 3.5, 148.5 is your total. The Commodores are 4-0 straight up this year. 2-2 against the number. Didn't win as impressive as you might have thought against Jacksonville State. They were a 27-point favorite, won by 13. Outscored in that game. That's something that's something that cannot sit well with them. Outscored by Jacksonville State in the second half by 3 points. Wolfpack also 4-0, but moving in a different direction. As we said before, they're 4-0 against the spread. They destroyed Santa Clara by 26 as a 7.5-point favorite. Nevada's won their last game, or have won their games this year by an average of 21 points and have covered the spread by an average of 10.25 points. So not only are they winning their games easy, they're covering their games easy as well. And as I mentioned, this one will be played in Charleston, South Carolina at the Shriners Children's Charleston Classic. This is strictly about what team I think has been the most impressive so far, and it's clearly Steve Alford's team, who really hasn't been challenged all year. The Commodores are hitting just 28% of their shots from beyond the arc, and I think this is going to allow the Pack to really open this game up in the second half without much of a rebuttal from Vanderbilt. Offensive consistency will be tougher against Nevada than any other Vanderbilt opponent this year. Wolfpack are second in the country in three-point percentage with 49% shooting so far this year. I think we can see how this might be problematic for Mark Byington with his team not shooting three well against one of the best three-point shooting teams in college basketball. And this will allow, not only if Nevada gets behind early, this will allow them to stay with Vanderbilt, but it will also allow them to push away in that second half. So your free play in this one, obviously, is going to be Nevada minus 3.5. And I watched every game they've played this year. They're a very impressive club, and they're going to make a lot of noise when it comes to conference play. Okay, Please go to pickdawgz.com, guys. Every individual play and every discounted long-term pass is now locked and loaded. Last week, customers enjoyed a 4-in-1 week in the NFL. And you could definitely bet I'm coming back for more on Thursday when the Pittsburgh Steelers go into Cleveland to take on the Browns. Long term, we've been on quite a run in the NFL. 15 winners in the last 20 games, plus 940 units. Also, National Hockey League, guys, we just keep on rolling. Another 2-for-2 night on Wednesday, giving us just under 1,000 units of profit in 2024-25. That's number one amongst cappers with at least 50 plays. Over the previous 7 days, NHL customers have won 67% of their plays. That's number one overall, plus 735 units. And over the last 30 days on the ice, 58% winners, number one amongst cappers with at least 35 plays. Thank you so much for joining me as you do. Every time that this video pops up, I appreciate everybody's loyalty. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Thursday.